I'm Ashanti Ledon. I'm 25 years old and I've been dancing since I was 18, so I guess that's about 6 years. I took my first dance class at Broadway Dance Center in New York when I was 18. It was Luam's class because she was really like hot on YouTube and I was just always following her. So I took her class and I just threw myself in there. I didn't know the difference between advanced beginner and all that. Like I was like, I know I'm not no beginner. So I went to like the advanced beginner and then I went to the intermediate class. And since then I would take 4 or 5 classes a day. I don't know how I did it financially, but I also was 18, so I wasn't paying rent. Because I felt like, okay, really this is my first like professional class, so I need to like catch up because some of these people have been dancing since they were like kids in like these professional classes, and I felt like I was behind. So I just made sure my work ethic matched and made sure I was just as hungry. I would do shows, I was just out there, yeah. So I come from the inner city, kind of looking like this without the sand and the palm trees, but the inner cities of New York. I feel like growing up in Brooklyn, yeah, you learn, yeah, it's just love. You just learn how to like have tough skin, how to hustle. It's a cultural environment, so it's like, even if you didn't have culture, you had culture because you're just in a melting pot, you know what I mean? And growing up, you kind of get exposed to all these different things and you're able to like pull from them. Like, you know what I mean? And like, that's what helps me within my artistry as well, because I pull from, you know, the West Indians and Puerto Ricans or whatever, the people who I've been around, and I kind of use it inside of everything I do. Like even in my style, the island fusion class that I have is like a fusion of everything that I've ever accumulated.
Just what is dance for you? What does it mean to you?
Dang, Dom, that's a hard question to ask somebody who's transitioning. Now I gotta think about what dance was, because what it is for me now is so different. Before, it was everything. Like, it was literally everything. So creating is more of my thing, and like I said, my artistry and my raps and spoken word. So I think for me, dance right now is giving back, because there's a kid who is passionate just like I was about it then, you know what I mean? And I feel like I've got those experiences so that I could give back to those people who want to have this experience that I did have. Oh, birds.
What would you say are some obstacles that you've had to overcome in your life?
The pressures of being the oldest child, and then I'm like the first to do a lot, like in my family, like first to kind of graduate and go to college, the first to kind of follow their dreams, first to go away and just do something. Or I never really had anybody to like, okay, they did it, so I could see how I want to go. I kind of had to just do it. And the financial struggles of like, you're not living at home with your mom. I feel like being in LA was the hardest obstacle, because I went from sleeping on the floor to sharing a bed to sharing a room, like, you know, and just being in uncomfortable situations that I would not have to deal with if I was home. But I knew that I moved out here for a reason, and I want to make my dreams happen. And if I have to go through this just to make my dreams happen, I'm willing to do that, or so that I can inspire my family, my siblings, anybody who's looking up to me. If this is what I have to go through to inspire you to follow your dreams, then that's what I'm gonna do. And to let go of expectations, because sometimes you're not gonna make them. Like, you know what I mean? And it's okay. I'm like shivering. Sorry, continuity. Be in control of your life. Like whatever it is that you wanna do, like if it is traveling city to city to record dance because you love it, like do it. Or if it is working at that coffee shop and being the best coffee shop worker that you can be, do it. Like be the Don, be the best that you can be in whatever you want to do. And do it because you love it. Because if you love it, then it's never going to seem like work. Don't let your brain cloud what this feels all the time, because sometimes some things aren't as logical as you think, you know? You just got to go. And a lot of times things just work themselves out. Like if it's supposed to work out, honestly, you don't have to think too hard about it. It'll just come. So literally just follow your heart and trust it. Trust God. Yeah.